Hi, everybody. It's me, Sailor Moon, and it's me, Sailor Earth. And today we're going to talk about part two on the English adaptation or English dub hate. Now, the English adaptation in question that we're talking about is Deacon Pioneer, because in the Viz version, I really don't know if there is any hatred towards it. Maybe there is, so we'll include the Viz version too, but mostly it's the Deacon Pioneer versions that we're talking about. Now, in the first, I know we made this video many times talking about the hatred or the fake rage that these Sailor Moon fans have when they talk about or rant about the Sailor Moon's English adaptation. My English adaptation. Okay? They pretend to fake rage and complain about the voice rolling, the voice role playing, for example. They say the voice role players are not gifted enough. They claim it's not the voices that would go with the characters. I don't know what you people were expecting or what you wanted, but I guess you weren't satisfied with that. I guess you wanted Asian Japanese English, I guess. You know, the dialect of English spoken in Japan by, I guess, some group of people. And you know, the language that you pretend to rage against. Your own language you speak. I don't know. You also pretend to fake rage or complain over rules names. I don't like the rules names. Why they give those rules those names, you complain. You don't like European Hellenic or European Roman names. You complain about that. For some reason you feel that the original name should have, I don't know, stayed the same. I don't know why you complain over that, but you pretend to fake rage over that, actually, when that's not a big deal. You see, most people who speak English, mostly the names they'll understand right off the front are European Hellenic and European Roman names, okay? Maybe some people might understand Asian Japanese names, but not everybody will, you know? And another thing you tend to complain about, and this one gets good. Can I do it now, Sailor Moon? Another thing you pretend to fake rage or complain about is the fact that it's dubbed in your own language. Can you believe that? Actually pretending to rage and complain over the fact that it's dubbed in your own language. Oh, I'm too good to speak English. I'm too good to speak English. You know, fuck this language. Doesn't matter. I might not understand the other languages, but hey, I want to be dubbed in that. So, I don't know. Apparently you people complain about how fact it's dubbed in your language and you want to read it in sub. Well, good for you. There is a sub version. Go read that. Then you also complain about location, a place, and attack and transformation names being changed. I don't know, you pretend to fake rage over that for some reason. It makes no sense to me, but you complain about that. Then you talk about censorship all over the place. You pretend to fake rage and complain over alleged censorship. Oh, this was censored, that was censored. Oh, you know. And then you pretend to complain over the fact that what should have been a three-parter episodes, they became only two. I don't know. You complain over that. Then this even gets worse. Then you pretend to complain over, I don't know, all kinds of things. But apparently that seems to be the major thing you complain about. Then you pretend to complain about, I don't know, how homosexuality was dealt in Sailor Moon. You complain about the fact that Zoisite's a female, Fish Eye's a female, you know. When you have to remember is that during that period of time, it was, today people are more accepting and more tolerant. There are some idiots out there who aren't, but mostly now, most people are accepting and tolerant of people's different sexual orientations, or whatever you want to call it. But back then, a lot of people felt that it was inappropriate for the Farseer, or inappropriate for moving pictures. And even if a character didn't do anything wrong or say anything wrong, just the fact that a rule was that way, they felt it was inappropriate, so they had to make changes gender-wise so people wouldn't complain. See, now today people are more tolerant and more accepting, so that's why when Viz did it, Viz didn't have to make any actual changes to it. Back to you. Anyway, yeah, Sailor, you people complain about all kinds of things. You complained about Sailor Says. Then you pretend to fake complain about the Pioneer version. You claimed it was too close to the Asian Japanese version and you didn't like it. You spent your whole time complaining about how the DiC one took a lot of liberties. But then you complain about how the Pioneer one took less liberties. I mean, you were never satisfied. You claim that you care about Sailor Moon. You claim you're the real Sailor Moon fans, but at the same time, you are never satisfied. You rant and rave about every single thing. And I think that the hatred, or the fake hatred you have towards the English adaptation of Sailor Moon DiC Pioneer is just sad, okay? I really do think it's sad that you people pretend to fake rage over the English adaptation. You claim that, the things you pretend to fake rage over makes no sense to me, or no sense to me at all. You claim that it should have never been done. It was a sin and a crime against anime when it wasn't. So anyway, at the end of the day, I still enjoy Sailor Moon. I like the English adaptation of my show, the DiC, the Pioneer, and the Viz versions. And I just think all the things that you pretend to rage over are just ridiculous, Yeah, Sailor Moon. These people pretend to fake rage over Sailor Moon's English adaptation. They come on YouTube and they pretend to complain and rant and rave and look cool in front of all the other anime fans out there. Gotta look cool, gotta stay face, gotta pretend to fake rage over the English adaptation that DiC and Pioneer did. Gotta pretend to like the Asian Japanese version. Gotta like the Toei version. Oh no, can't like anything that's dubbed in my own language. Gotta pretend to fake rage over the DiC, the Pioneer, and the Viz version, That's about it. I'm Sailor Moon and I'm Sailor Earth. We'll see you later.